Alright, good morning, year 12s. We are going to cover our key knowledge point 2 today. The key knowledge point, as stated in your study design, is the key performance indicators as sources of data to analyze the performance of businesses. Okay, now these are the KPIs that we have already covered in our outcome 1, the KPI data. So they are all almost the same: market share, net profit figures, productivity growth, number of sales, staff absenteeism, turnover, wastage, customer complaints, and workplace accidents. Okay, so we're going to learn a little bit more about them today. Hang on. Yep. So now management strategies to respond to key performance indicators. So once you analyze your KPIs, then it is your responsibility to respond to them as well. Okay, depending upon where your KPIs are not working well. Okay, now there are some strategies. There are many more that you can use, but the ones that are here are the ones from your study design. So if you choose to write an answer, you should be using these strategies only. Okay, now we are going to go through all of them individually. This is just a list of how many are there. I think 8 strategies. 3 4 5 6, yep, 8 strategies. Let's go and see them in a little bit more detail. Okay, now again, in outcome 1, we learned that business often review their performance using KPIs. Okay, now once they've reviewed their performance, then they have to implement some strategies to improve the KPI, improve the performance. Okay, now there are many different strategies that businesses can use to respond to KPIs, which include advertising campaigns, innovation, changing price strategy, and restructuring. Okay, advertising campaigns, so to increase the sales, innovation, making changes in the existing product, or making altogether a new product. Again, changing price strategy, so changing the prices of the product, making it cheaper or expensive depending upon what the market is, and restructuring as well. Okay, now, staff training. So this is the first strategy. It involves improving the skills and knowledge of the employee so that they can improve their job performance. Okay, so always training the staff is a very good idea to improve the KPIs. So the KPIs that are related to staff training are the staff absenteeism and turnover. So when the staff is trained properly, they will have improved job satisfaction. Okay, so it is going to reduce the staff absenteeism and staff turnover. It is going to increase the number of sales because the staff is now going to have improved sales skill. Okay, because you're going to train them in those. All right, now they can improve rate of productivity as well because they'll have more skills. They can produce more outputs in less time. So that is the rate of productivity increase, and less workplace accidents as well. Okay, so training helps a lot, and these are the effects on the KPIs. All right. Sorry. Staff motivation. Okay, very important. Even we learned in leadership that it is the quality of a leader to motivate the employees. So it is very important strategy. Now, it is the level of energy, commitment, and creativity that a business workers bring to their jobs. Okay, so motivated employees work harder towards the achievement of business objectives. That is very true. If you're motivated, take your example, if you're motivated to study any subject, you're going to work hard. You want to know more. Okay, if you're not motivated, you're not going to care about it. Okay, so motivation is very important. Now, again, the effect on KPIs is staff turnover. Again, reducing the staff turnover because again it is improved job satisfaction. The staff is motivated to come to work. There's going to be less staff turnover, less staff absenteeism as well, because the employees will be more engaged with work. Okay, they're motivated to come and work in your business. Okay, again improve the rate of productivity because they'll work hard, they want to learn more, they want to do more, they're motivated to work harder. So it is going to improve the rate of productivity and also reduce the customer complaints. Okay, because again the employees are working hard, they're looking after the customers, that is going to increase the sales as well. All right, now change in management style. So this is flashback to our unit 3. I think it was outcome one or two, I can't remember on top of my head. So change in management styles, again the management styles have been autocratic, persuasive, consultative, participative, and laissez-faire. Now again, these styles or management skills can influence the KPI. So what you have to do is, if you might need to consider changing the management style. For example, if you were autocratic, you might want to change to consultative, okay, or participative, okay, giving employees the opportunity to engage more in the business. Okay, it is going to help with your business. Again, the management skills required would be communication. So communicating to your employees, letting them know, keeping them on track with what's going on. Okay, delegation, giving them opportunity to take some higher opportunities. Okay, delegation, decision making, okay, leading, planning, and interpersonal skills, very very important management skills. All right. Now, if a manager uses a more participative management style with improved communication and interpersonal skills, again, changing the style to participative and in using communication and interpersonal skills, it will help reduce the staff turnover. Okay, because the employees are more able to participate more, they're going to feel valued in the workplace. Okay, again, reduce staff absenteeism, because the staff are more involved in decision making, they are going to be happy to come to work. Okay, they feel valued again. All right, improve the rate of productivity. Now, because you're using participative management style, you're going to have inputs from your employees as well. Okay, now ideas from employees are implemented, which can improve the efficiency of the workplace. Okay, so employees are going to again feel valued because their ideas are being implemented, so they want to come and see how their ideas are working. Okay, so very very important. Now, increased investment in technology. So technology is the most important thing these days. Investment in technology may include upgraded manufacturing equipment, so changing the equipment, upgrade it, or getting altogether a new equipment, increased automation of works, and improved online capabilities. Okay, again, we've talked about automation, automated production line. Online capabilities mean online purchases, having an online presence where it is easy for customers to actually buy the products. Okay, now the effect on KPIs it can have is it increases the number of sales. Okay, because you have improved the online convenience for customers, it is going to improve sales, and the businesses who keep up to date with technology, it is more convenient for customers to go to that business. Okay, so it is going to help increase your sales. Rate of productivity growth, again, because of the new technology like automated production line, it is going to improve the efficiency. Okay, increased market share, level of wastage, and net profit, again by reducing operating costs, because technology is going to help you reduce your day-to-day costs. It is going to increase the net profit. Okay, level of wastage and market share again. Now, improving quality in production. So improving the quality in production, it improves the end product, which is the goods or services that you are selling. The three quality strategies we studied were quality control, quality assurance, and total quality management. So this is a recap of them. Again, effect on KPIs can decrease the number of customer complaints due to reduced errors or defects. Okay, improving the number of sales because they're producing high quality products, and improved reputation, increased percentage of market share, and reduced level of wastage. Okay, because you're using these strategies, it is going to help with the KPIs in this way. All right. Now, cost cutting, in any business, cost cutting is very very important. So the businesses who want to reduce their cost without having a significant impact on overall value to customers. Okay, so they want to reduce the cost, but they want to keep the services the same, so no impact on customers. That is very very important to consider. Every activity that a business performs comes at a cost. So anything, even if it's the slightest activity, it will cost the business some money. So they have to be very very conscientious when they're taking any steps to make any changes in a business. Okay, now cost cutting, there's some example. For example, redundancy, reducing energy costs, cutting non-essential costs, sourcing cheaper suppliers. All right, so these are some of the ways how businesses can reduce the costs. Okay, Now the effect on KPIs is going to be again net profit figures. When the costs are less, it is going to increase the net profit of the business. Okay. If a business can maintain its sales and reduce its cost, it can increase its overall net profit. Okay, so sales are staying the same, but you're reducing the cost. Okay, rate of productivity, again, if less inputs such as staff are required to produce the same amount of output, productivity can improve again with the help of technology. Cost cutting. Okay, reduced wastage, increased sales if cost savings are passed on to consumers. Okay, these are some of the effects on KPIs for cost cutting. All right. Now, initiating lean production techniques. So, lean production, we've learned this in operations management. That was outcome 3 in unit 3. So, lean production is about minimizing the waste produced in a business while improving the value to the end consumer. Okay, very, very important. We've learned some of the lean management strategies there, so you might want to include some of them, like Tim Wood. The techniques can include eliminating waste, minimizing inventory, avoiding excess motion, reducing defects, eliminating waiting times, and avoiding overproduction. Okay, so these are some of the strategies that you can use to reduce the waste. Okay, now the effect on KPI is going to be the rate of productivity increase. So it is going to improve because less inputs will be required for the production of the items. Okay, again, improving the net profit figures. Your sales are staying the same, but your costs are decreasing, which is going to increase your net profit. Okay, again, lean management, again, it is going to reduce the level of wastage, and it is going to increase the sales and market share. Okay, these are some of the effects. Now, redeployment of resources, natural labor and capital. So these are the main forms of resources that we use. You would have learned this in unit 1, I think. Yeah. So redeployment is transfer of resources from one place to another. So redeployment means taking some sources from one place to another, allowing businesses to make better use of their resources. Okay, now the 3 type of resources that we have are human, natural and capital resources, or you can say labor resources. Now, so labor, natural and capital resources. Again, the effect on KPI. So just giving you an example how the redeployment of resources works. So for example, you don't need a staff member at one office, but you might need them at another office, maybe a warehouse or something. So instead of wasting them on in the front end worker, you can actually redeploy them at another warehouse or office where there's requirement of people. Okay, so this is redeployment. Again, it helps in improving the net profit figures because the relocation of manufacturing overseas can take advantage of cheaper labor costs. Okay, again, reduce staff absenteeism and staff turnover. If the relocation of staff to a new and improved work location may result in an increase in staff satisfaction and a reduction in absenteeism. So you're giving your staff opportunities to work in a better location where their skills are utilized. All right. Now, improved productivity growth and improved level of wastage. So you're not wasting the resources again. Now, again, this is a quick recap. Now, businesses look to implement strategies to respond to KPI data. So these are the KPIs that we have discussed. So staff training, motivation, management styles and skills, investment in technology, improving quality in production, cost cutting, initiating lean production techniques, and the deployment of resources, which are natural labor and capital resources. I hope this has all made sense, guys. So I'm going to do another video to discuss the questions and doing the feedback on questions as well. So once you've watched this video, go on to your Teams page, do the questions, and come back and look at the feedback. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.